they benefited financially.
Awesome. Okay. Welcome, everybody. My name is Patty White-Eye, and I am here with Monty Lee Iveson and our partner in crime, Brittany Cleveland. She's not able to be with us tonight, but I am so excited to welcome you and to introduce you to, sorry, that's my dog, introduce you to our very, very special guest tonight. So first of all, what I want to tell you is I really honestly believe in being in the right place at the right time. So if you are here because somebody invited you, then just know that they think a lot of you. And we have just such a special speaker tonight. Before I introduce her, we are doing a draw. So can you please pop your name in the chat? So if you look at the bottom, you'll see there's a little thing that says chat. Click on that. Drop your first and last name in there so that we know that you're a guest. This is for guests only, not for market partners. So, but feel free to say hello in the chat if you're a market partner, and definitely drop your questions. So I want to introduce you guys to our very, very special guest tonight, Mallory Bramlage, who is retired from corporate America at the ripe old age of, Mallory, 27 when you retired?
I was, yeah.
27 years old.
Actually, I was 26, I think.
26. And she is an executive director. And I want to tell you guys, executive director is one rank from the tippy top of this company. And she's done this in under 3 years. And on a personal note, she is somebody that I completely look up to. You know, we have a big age difference. I'm old enough to be her mama. And she is just amazing at giving just the best information and the inspiration. And so I'm going to let her take it away.
Thank you so much, Patty. I think the world of Patty and Aaron both. So I'm really thankful to be here tonight. I want to share my story and just my 2 cents very quickly. I know I have 15 minutes, which is probably the shortest amount of time I've ever been given. So let's see how I do with this. So like Patty said, my name is Mallory. Oh, I lost my light. Hold on 1 second. We're back in business. Okay. My name is Mallory. When I started my business, it was exactly 3 years ago. So I've been in the company for 3 years. And when I started my business, I was living in Ohio. I was living in a very small town. In fact, the town didn't have any stoplights. We're talking very, very small. So if something you've kind of thought about in regards to doing a business on your own, being an entrepreneur is, gosh, I'm from such a small town. I can't imagine how I would grow a successful business. Guys, it's almost easier in a small town. Okay. It is almost easier. So the reason I got introduced to these products is I was really just struggling with my hair. I was having a hard time as a bleach blonde. I had gone to a new stylist and I had a lot of breakage and damage. And so I put feelers out, talked to a lot of different stylists and salon owners looking for a great product to help remedy my hair. And it was in fact my mother that told me about this product. So at the time she was living in Philadelphia. I had never heard of the product at all in Northwest Ohio. She had a Facebook friend that she was purchasing the product from and said, you really need to use this stuff. Okay. I didn't think much of it or take her very seriously, but she ended up sending me a box of the product. I tried the product one time. And keep in mind, I was in a bad place with my hair and I was on the hunt. So I was trying a lot of different things. It's not like I was using the same thing for a long time or had never used anything good on my hair. I wasn't using Suave. Guys, I was using hundreds of dollars worth of product, the best of the best I could find, because I was in a predicament with my hair. And when I used this stuff for the first time, it was so fundamentally different. It did something so different for my hair that I needed to know more, because I was shocked that I had never heard of this product and that it was this good. So what I did that day, it was in particular the Rejuva beads that did it for me with my damage. That day, what I did is I went online and I researched everything I possibly could about this company. Who started it? How old was it? What's the research and development like? Where did these people come from? What's the business plan? What's the compensation plan? I wanted to understand because I'm a business minded. My degrees are in business. My undergrad and master's are both in business. I was working in corporate America as a recruiter. And so that's the way my brain works. I wanted to know what this company was all about because I knew I stumbled upon something crazy. And since I really I enjoy the beauty industry, I always am looking for new things to try, looking for what's fresh. I knew that, okay, if I've never heard of this, it's truly this amazing, then none of my friends have heard about it either. Otherwise, I would know. And this is going to be something I'm going to want to share with the people in my life. So I went ahead and signed up as a market partner that day. And what I did is I just used Facebook at the time. So this was 3 years ago. Facebook was kind of the platform. Instagram wasn't, especially with my age group. I'm 28 right now. Instagram just wasn't our platform. It was Facebook. Facebook is where I started sharing this product with people. I was going live and I was explaining to my audience, guys, you don't realize what you're putting on your hair. You don't realize what's in your shampoo because the United States in particular doesn't have a governing body that looks over what's in cosmetics at all. So we ban only 13 ingredients in our cosmetics, whereas the United Kingdom bans about 1,500. So there's just no regulation whatsoever. And you got to understand what you're using on your hair is impacting not only your health, but how your hair looks. The issue is not your hair, the issue is your products. And so I was educating my audience and sharing testimonials, sharing before and afters, and sharing my testimonial, which was very powerful with kind of what I had gone through with my hair. And that's how I started my business. That's really how I made connections and was able to help people. And what I'll say about doing a business like this is I've truly believed that this company is a unicorn opportunity amongst a lot of other network marketing companies. And this is why. What Monat has done is so different. There's sometimes a stigma behind network marketing and multi-level marketing companies. And I believed that, especially at my age, I never wanted to be the person that got on Facebook selling things. I watched my mom kind of do that for a while with other companies. And I always told her that was something I would never do. I would never participate in that because there was no reason for me to. I went to school, I had a job. I would never spam my friends on Facebook over a product. Okay. It is so powerful when you realize how ignorant and wrong you truly are. What I learned is that there is not a single job that you're ever going to have that's going to give you abundant wealth. Okay. Even the president of the United States of America has a salary that's 400 some $1,000s a year. When you work for somebody else, they're giving you a salary. Okay. They give you a set amount of income that you're going to make. You might get raises. It might be a great salary, but you are never truly in control. And you are never going to make an abundant amount of money working a salary position for somebody else. It's just not going to happen. Okay. Until you take ownership and do something for yourself. As I love business so much, I study the minds and the work of all sorts of entrepreneurs. Like Elon Musk is a great example. He's now the second richest person. Okay. He surpassed Bill Gates, which is insane. These people have created something for themselves. There's like a little over 2,000 billionaires in the entire world. And, think about all of the millionaires and the people who have really made an impact, created jobs, innovation, the things that they've done for us as a world. They would not have been able to do what they did. They wouldn't have the power, the capability to implement, to create and affect change the way that they did, nor would they have had the ability to create abundant wealth working for somebody else. That's just not the way it works. So in order to have something of your own and to take ownership and create that wealth, you have to start with something of your own. Okay. But in a situation like this, you're able to start a business for such a nominal amount of money. I mean, think about it. If you wanted to start a business today, you would need research and development. You'd have a ton of overhead costs. If you're doing a franchise, that's probably at least $250,000 to buy into a franchise. Whatever the case may be, you have invested so much money and you're not going to see a profit for at least 5 years in most cases. A business like this, the first thing that I say to a new market partner that joins my team is let's recoup your product pack cost. We're going to recoup that right away and you're going to start seeing profit and you're going to see abundant wealth if you put yourself into this opportunity. And the only difference between me being on this side of the presenter screen and you watching is going 100% in. It's a lot easier to be 100% in on an opportunity than it is to be 99% in. Because when you're 99% in on something, that 1% of doubt, thinking, am I going to do this? Am I not? Am I going to make it happen? Am I not? Is so much time and energy. Once you go 100% in on something, there's no other option. And you release yourself from all of the time and energy and mental capacity of wondering whether or not you're going to do this, whether or not you're all in. Going 100% in on something and doing the work and truly putting people first, setting out every day to see how many people you can help, how many lives you can impact, how many conversations that you can have to see what you can do for somebody else's life, you are going to see yourself change as a person. You're going to build something you never thought you were capable of building. And it all starts with being 100% in and just making the decision. In this business, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. There's no risk here. You're not required to purchase. You're not required to sell. There's no quotas. There's no fees. There's nothing. But you have the ability to change so much for yourself and so much for the people around you. Guys, I had a great job. I thought I had a great life. I didn't think I had anything missing in my life. And I will tell you that I wasn't out for more money. I truly lived a nice, humble life in Ohio. I had the money that I needed. I didn't desire money. It was a means to an end for me. So the reason that I'm here isn't because I made more money doing this, which I did in my first month in business, made more money here than in my salary position. The reason I'm still here is because of the community and the connections and how it's changed me as a person, the ability to connect with people, help them, help their lives, their situations, their confidence, whatever it may be, to lead and be of service to these people. I mean, at this point, there are thousands of people that I can serve every day already in my organization, not including all of the people that I have yet to touch. And I owe it to those people to keep going, to wake up every single day and to put myself out there so that I can help the people that I will help in the future. If I stopped now or I quit now, I can't even imagine or think about all of the people in the future that I wouldn't be able to touch. So this isn't about you. And everybody's got a different why. Some people want the time freedom. Some people want the financial freedom. Some people want to travel. Everybody has a different dream and a different goal. But the thing is that no matter what you want, this is the opportunity that can bring you and unite you with your dreams and goals. No matter what it is you want, you either need the money or the time to do it. And this can give you all of that. So we all have different dreams, and it doesn't matter what that is. This opportunity is such a unicorn opportunity, and it can lead you anywhere. And it's so different from every other company out there because of who we are to the core, the way that we're treated. You know that you can bring business partners into this business and they're going to be treated well in terms of the way that they're compensated, the family, the community that we have here. They're going to be treated amazingly by your fellow business partners. You know that because people that aren't like us, people that aren't good people, that don't have good hearts, will not find themselves here long. They won't connect with us. This isn't a community that they'll feel connected to because the people here are truly good people. And so I know I can bring people into this business, and I'm bringing them into an opportunity that is always going to be presenting them with more. We always have new products, new innovation. We're always being compensated more, new trips, new opportunities, new countries, new things to do and explore. And we're only at the very beginning. And so I just feel so confident. And that's why I was able to quit my job, quit my career to do this full time, because of course I love the time freedom and the financial freedom. But really, when you're deciding your future and you're deciding to quit everything that you had worked so hard for, you have to know that it's sustainable. We're creating generational wealth here, guys. I'm not just building a business, a small little business and selling product. I'm creating something for my future family, for generations to come. I'm creating generational wealth. And this is something that I want to pass down to my kids and their kids. And Aaron Henley can attest to this, like his wife was so important to me. She was the first person that really saw me in this business and that I connected with. And what she did for me, I will never forget. And for those reasons, I will continue to be Roxy for other people. And what Roxy's done and built is now serving Aaron in Aaron's life and Brittany. And what you do, the impact that you have no idea what kind of domino effect that can create for the whole world. So I promise you, if you decide to make the jump and join us, you have the option and the ability to change everything for yourself and for everybody that you come in contact with from here on out. And that is, there's nothing more powerful than the way that we can connect with each other through this opportunity.
Mal, that was amazing. Thank you so, so much. Before I do anything else, can I ask you to talk a little bit about our gratitude program, since you were a gratitude ambassador and did such a great job at it? I think it's really an important part of our company.
I would love to. I'm great. I'm so good. Our gratitude program changed my life, just that in and of itself. And let me explain to you guys why. When we started our gratitude program, our company had already been doing so much with gratitude, but we didn't know what the heck this was. You know, we got an email, all market mentors and above got an email that said, hey, if you wanted to apply for this opportunity, we're creating gratitude ambassadors. And I thought, well, of course I'm going to apply. I'd love to do that. So I was selected, which was a shock. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And we had already done so much with gratitude, but once we started that ambassador program, these people in this program became liaisons between our field and corporate. We wanted to bring corporate's vision of how much gratitude was who we are to the rest of the Monat family. And the reason this gratitude program changed my life so much is it rewired my brain. The way that I thought every day about things. When you look at things from a perspective of gratitude, it literally rewires the way your brain works. It's very interesting. So what we're doing here is we're becoming a B corporation. And what we want to do is everywhere we go, everything we do, we want a touch of gratitude in it. So every event, every trip, everything that we do even just as market partners, when we create events and things, there's always a gratitude component. And our theory is we want to leave every single place better than the way we found it. We want to make an impact everywhere we go. We want people to know this is what we are. We're trying to change the world. You know, it's such a beautiful program. And we work very closely with a lot of nonprofit organizations. But what we do is we encourage market partners to create events in your community, you know, things that are near and dear to your heart that mean a lot to you. And we have forms that our market partners fill out to log what you've done for gratitude. And then together we get those statistics. You know, we've raised over $500,000 for COVID relief this year. We've worked with breast cancer awareness during Breast Cancer Month. You know, we've done a lot for racial injustice, all sorts of amazing causes. Monat has given, you know, millions of dollars to gratitude. And so we just firmly believe, and it's a lot of that has to do with the people that started this company. You know, they came from very humble beginnings and they know what it's like to be in need. And so it's, you know, it's completely changed my life. And I think it's only becoming an even bigger, better part of who we are. And it's really beautiful. So, you know, that's just another kind of aspect to how this can make you a better person overall, joining a company like this.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. Actually, honestly, the best explanation I've had yet of the gratitude program and the impact we make. So thank you. I am actually going to see, Monty Lee, are you ready to do the draw yet? Because I'm going to see if I can put Aaron on the spot if you're not quite ready. Aaron, are you okay if I put you on the spot to kind of tie everything up?
I can. Oh, yeah, Mallory. You're amazing. So I did want to ask you one question before we move on. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. Because I got these headsets on. I wanted to ask you, and I'm not sure, you talked a lot about the impact you make in change in people's lives. And when you talk about that, it's beyond gratitude. It's a market partner that signed up for your team. It's a VIP that did something that you were able to solve a problem with their hair or skin. Can you give me an example of something that would surprise people on how you might have impacted and changed somebody's life by giving them Monat or getting them in the business?
That's a really great question, actually. I think that sometimes when people elect to come into the business, let's use this as an example. I have a market partner that I signed up maybe like a week or two ago. And I think she's been very humbled by the servant leadership that we have here. And so someone might come into this business and be very surprised at just how supported they truly are. Because there's a lot of opportunities out there, but when you don't have other people at the forefront of what you're doing, my new market partner is the most important to me. My new VIP is the most important person to me. Whoever I'm talking to is the most important person to me, and making somebody feel important and in telling them we're doing this no matter what. Like, if you give me your permission to really be a big part of your life and to do this with you, I promise you we're going to do this together and we're going to make it happen. I think people are surprised at the servant leadership that we have here. And I think that people are also surprised at how, as a customer, you also get to see kind of the impact, the customer service, that servant leadership that we provide. But you also might be surprised at just how good you feel being a part of this type of community. You're going to feel better about your hair or your skin because, gosh, even more so than the hair care, the skincare has completely changed my life. That's something I've really struggled with. And I was surprised that we came out with something that was better than anything else I had tried. This company is always coming out with the best of the best. And so you're never going to be disappointed in the products, but you're going to be surprised at just rubbing shoulders with this community, how it can just make you a brighter, happier, more positive person.
That's awesome. So let me finish a little bit, Patty, if you don't mind. So I just, it really is super important to me that you guys understand there are so many ways that this can change your life, especially today. We are really struggling in both Canada and the US to keep everybody in a position where they can put food on their table. At the end of the day, there's major unemployment. There's an economy that is shutting down and keeping it shut down to try to save as many lives as possible. And this is an opportunity for you in your time to find a way to continue to, build something for yourself, but also build something that enables you to put food on the table, maybe put food on the table for somebody that you know and you love, right? It's not always about you that you're helping at the end of the day, if you can find that person who needs something, they can't go to work, they're shut down, whatever it is, you have a way, and the system that we've got in place can be easily taught to you guys. There's so many leaders on this call that just know how to help you make either your money back or some money for somebody who you sign up tomorrow. And you can sign up just for the products, and they're amazing products. And it could change your life, just fixing your hair or fixing your skin or fixing, your inside from the inside out with our wellness. And it's all possible. And it's all, like, right now, some of the best time to get involved to help either yourself or the people that you know and love, maybe change their life in a positive way. And I will say one more
That's
thing.
awesome. Thank you.
I will say one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Roxy just loved you, Mallory. You know that. I believe you're probably the last market partner she talked to. And she cared so much about you. And so it's great to see you and hear from you, and keep seeing you thrive in this business.
Thank you so much to both of you. So appreciate everything that you poured into us tonight, Mal, so much. So I'm going to let Monty Lee do the draw. If you are a guest and you have not put your name in the chat yet, can you please do that? If you already, that's good. But we're going to draw a Night Haven and a Glossy Shine Mist tonight. You're good? Monty Lee, you good?
I think I'm good. I think I have everybody. Okay. Annette. Okay. And I am just so grateful to you, Mallory. I had never heard your story before. That is so incredible and so inspiring. And just all the things you said and everything it's about, that is so exactly what keeps me going and getting up every single day and just loving it so much. So I just really appreciated hearing that from you so much.
So much. Thank you.
All right. I have everybody in here. I will shuffle this up. And we'll go along. And if we can't see it, I'll definitely read it out to you. So exciting. Nope, maybe not. I read it to you. It is Alma Torres is the winner of the Night Haven. Do you have that, Patty? Okay. And for the Glossy Shine Spray, I love that we can just pop people's names in here. It's so easy. And our second winner is Solange. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I just want to tell you, we didn't talk a lot about how you can get started. You can become a VIP customer, you can purchase retail, or you can become a market partner. And right now, I encourage you to do this. When you get off this call, message the person who invited you here and ask them, what does it mean to become a market partner? Get the details, find out how to get started, because this is the perfect time to start as a market partner. And after you hear the details, if that's not right for you or the timing's not right, it's no worries, but at least then you have the information. So make sure you do that. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to Mallory. So glad you guys could join us. Join us again next Sunday. We will have somebody else too. So have a great night, everybody.